Hi, here is a quick lesson on substitution. Substitution is a form of algebra where you are given the values of a letter, as you can see here. I've just made these up, so I've said that A equals 2, B equals 3 and C equals -4. And what you'll have to do is substitute these values into an expression. I'm going to give you an expression here. I'm going to put A plus B, and we've got to work out the value of that. So, underneath, I'm going to put the value of A, which is 2, plus the value of B, which is 3, giving me an answer of 5. Here is another one on the right. A minus C. Now, here's the first sort of trap you might fall into. So A is 2, we've got the minus sign there, and C is -4. So we've got two minuses right next door to each other. So when you've got two minuses right next door to each other like that, it actually means plus. So it means 2 plus 4, giving you an answer of 6. So they're two fairly straightforward ones. Let's have a look at one that's slightly harder. If I put 3b plus 2c, let's look at what happens here. So 3b basically means 3 times b. So I'm going to put it in brackets. I'm going to write 3 times whatever b is, which is 3, plus 2 times whatever c is, which is -4. Now I've got to work out the answer to those two brackets. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 2 times -4 is -8. And now we've got a plus and a minus right next door to each other, and that means minus. So I'm doing 9 minus 8, which equals 1. On the right hand side here, let's look at what happens if you square something. So I'm going to put A squared plus B squared. Now we should all know that A squared means you times A by itself. So I'm doing whatever A is, 2 times itself, 2, plus B times B, 3 times 3, and then the answer to those brackets will be 4 plus 9, giving you 13. And finally, last two examples. Now you'll look at these two and you'll think they're very, very similar, and they are, but they give different answers. Now if we look at the left-hand side, you'll see that we've got a little 2 above the C. So that little 2 is squaring the C. It's not squaring the 2 as well. So what we're really doing here is 2 times whatever C squared is. So that means we're doing 2 times -4 times -4, which is 2 times, now we're doing minus times a minus in this bracket here. Just here we're doing -4 times -4, so that will be plus 16. So it's 2 times 16, which gives us an answer of 32. So the left-hand side gives us 32. Let's look at what happens to the right-hand side. So it's the bracket that's being squared. So that means 2c is being squared. So in full, we're going to be doing 2c times 2c, which would be 2 times -4 times 2 times -4. So if I think about what's in the bracket, 2 times -4 is -8, times another minus 8, and minus 8 times minus 8 will be plus 64. So your answer is 64 there. Okay, there's obviously lots more examples I could give for substitution, but that's the main idea behind it. Thank you.